Another lacking, all black, don't draw attention, cause it's just not enough room in this small city. Cleaning crew is out to get you, can you dodge 50? 50-50 odds, hear the applause and the black ripping through the avenues in the parks full of guys chilling at the bar, cause mama boyfriend Ron tripping, ripping through their hearts with what he doing after dark, and mama working late and she don't know cause they don't have the heart. It's safe to say in them shoes, they dark in them. Swim the shore before the whales and the sharks get them. So many bodies in them waters, you ain't gotta swim them. You on the shoulders of the fallen, trying to outlive them.
Shalom, shalom, family. Yahawashi, shalom. I know I'm early, family, but again, first and foremost, I'm gonna give praise to the Most High. Call halal Yahweh. That's all praise to the Most High, the Heavenly Father, right? The Tetragrammaton, all right? God, in the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, right? His real name is Yahawashi, all right? Again, like, share, and subscribe if you're watching live right now. It don't cost you nothing to hit the like button. Just hit the like button for us, man. Help your brothers out, right? Help us beat this YouTube algorithm by just hitting the like button if you watch, right? Don't just come eat and get fed and can't even hit the like button. It don't cost you nothing to hit the like button, family. All right? So hit the like button, man. And if you would, man, share, right? And also subscribe, man. I had to come in early because I wanted to report, right, about what's going on in Israel right now. I know that the mainstream media, probably even within Israel as a community, we haven't been reporting on the latest of what's going on. So I wanted to update you because a lot of very interesting things have started to transpire. Hold on 1 second too, family. Salakia, family. And like I said, that's why I wanted to retitle this lesson a breaking news update, you know what I'm saying? Because like literally a lot of this stuff is kicking off right now, right as I'm speaking. I believe the elder from Baltimore, he just told me that I think that UK just issued, I'm gonna see if I can pull up some articles, but I'm gonna pull up some videos too, and then I'm gonna actually pull up some articles, and we'll watch the videos together, and then we'll try to see what the breaking news is. But I believe the brother, the elder Marshall of Baltimore, he told me that the UK Prime Minister just ordered for all UK citizens to leave Israel because of an imminent attack they believe by Iran. Hezbollah has already started launching missiles. That's because on April 1st, Israel hit the Iranian embassy in Syria, and the Iran promised they vowed to punish Israel. They vowed to punish the small hats. So it's going down, family. Yes, we're gonna still, Lord willing, get into why is Israel so much more excellent. I'm at least gonna, give you the overview of that, give you the show you the breakdown in the book of Genesis, right, that really sheds light on why we're so more excellent. But like I said, I had to come in with the breaking news update, man, on the Israel-Hamas latest, man. It's going down. So like I said, I'm going to queue up a few videos. We're going to watch them fair use too, all right? So look, if you're watching live, man, look, like, share, and subscribe, man. All right. Like, share, and subscribe, man. Get your granny, get your mama, get your dad, man. Get your kids, man. I'll try to not use a lot of profanities today, man. But definitely, man, make sure you tapping in, sharing, man. This update and this news, man. Looks like we could be a little bit closer to it really, really heating up for that third woe. All right. And that's what we hope for. Right? That's what we hope for, man. Right? Our deliverance can't come without World War III fully breaking out. All right. Okay. So that's why we want these things, to escalate. All right. So we just gonna report on it. Right. So I gotta queue up the first video I'm gonna use here, family. Oh, right. I'm gonna queue this one up for a reason because it all kind of goes together. So I'm gonna queue this one up first. 1 second here, family. Because YouTube, they gotta get there, and it's fair use too. Let me get through this. And again, hit the like button too. All right. If you're watching live, hit the like button. Let me share my screen. I'm going to start with this video right here. I'm going to start right here. All right. So let's watch a little of this, right? This says, and I'm going to have to read it because there really is no audio with it. So I'm going to just kind of read it as it goes through and talk about it, right? So it says Hamas liberates southern Gaza as Israel forces withdraw after deadly, I think that says deadly counterattack. All right. Right. So Israel forces withdraw from the southern Gaza. Right. That's what's happening all throughout this week. I think it says they got one garrison or one brigade left there in southern Israel in the Gaza Strip. See, after deadly ambush, Israel removes forces. See, and as quiet as been kept, Israel it's not been going good for them. It's not been going good. And I believe when this first broke out, family, I said that. I said that, yeah, they're gonna bomb and they're gonna do all that bombing and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But they wasn't killing no Hamas fighters. They killed 33,000 civilians. And they barely killed any Hamas fighters. And they was just laying in wait in their caves. And then now when they came in, man, they doing vicious counterattacks, ambushes coming up out the tunnels, guerrilla warfare. It's not going good for them there. It is not, man. It's not. Hey, man, and shalom to everybody watching right now, too. All right? Shalom, family. Right? I'm glad that I could come and bring this out. But this again is after a deadly ambush, right? The Israel forces, they started to withdraw. Like I said, I think they got one garrison left or one brigade left there in this Gaza Strip. All right, let's keep going. Gaza's south back in Hamas control soon, right? That's what they're asking the question: is the is southern Gaza going to be back in Hamas's control soon? It might be. Now, there's a reason why they not just look, they've been getting their butts kind of whipped too, right? But it's also more. We're going to talk about that here in a second. Why they had to withdraw these troops, because they got a lot of problems on the other border. We're going to talk about that. Oh man, let's go. So it says IDF withdraw all ground troops from southern Gaza Strip. Report the Times of Israel. Look what this says. This says after 4 straight months of fighting in the Khan Yunis area of Gaza South, right? And I think this war been going on for, I think, 6 months now, right? 4 months, right? And they haven't been able to really do anything in the Khan Yunis area besides get ambushed. And again, fair use. All right, fair use. This is my thoughts and thoughts and comments on this commentary. All right. It says Israel lost 4 commanders after Hamas fighters attacked them from a tunnel, and it's probably more than that. It's probably underreported, in my opinion. Right? They maybe report those kills, but how many were injured or badly wounded? Right? If attack like that, like losing 4 troops, generally not going to make a force, right? A military force want to withdraw all their brigades in an active war that allegedly they're winning because of. All right. So y'all see what I'm saying, right, fam? Right? I ain't gotta break it down to you. All right. Kind, man, right? Free again, right? The water, free use, right? Free use, man. That's my thoughts, right? Let's keep going now. All right, so only one brigade or one garrison is remaining. I think that's everything I wanted on that video. All right. So let me queue up the next video. So, but as you can see, right, Israel is withdrawing troops from their southern border. They currently got 1 brigade down there now, right? And they was winning this war, huh? All right, like I said, man, when it first popped off, I said, man, and I remember, man, my rib can vouch as a witness too. And if you saw the video where I said it, I said, I don't believe that it's going to go good for them once they get in there and have to deal with the counterinsurgery. It's kind of like what happened to Babylon America when they were fighting in Iraq, right? They did all that shocking, all bombing, but then they got them body bags started coming home when they had to go in with the ground troops, right? The counterinsurgency that they had to deal with. All right. But let me cue up the next video real quick, family. Let's see. Okay, yep. That's what I want right here. All right. So as I said, Israel, they bombed they did bombing in Syria, right? And while they were bombing in Syria, they hit the Iranian embassy, and Iran has promised, right, to retaliate. Oh, man, it's going down. It's going down, man. This is what we want, man. We want Iran to get into this thing hard body, right? Because if Iran gets into it, then that draws in who? That draws in Russia, Right, it's going and her and their allies, China, and then we can have World War One. And if Iran getting in there, you know, America gonna get into it too, right? But y'all, look, let's go. Let's go. So here we go. Right, it says Iran reveals plan to punish Israel for embassy attack in Syria. Here we go. So it says Iran retaliate vows to punish Israel for embassy attack. I think that embassy attack happened on April the 1st, if I'm not mistaken, family. All right. Come on, 1 second, family. Hold on. Salakia family. I'm back. Let's keep going. It says Iran to strike Israel is limited. Way to avoid regional escalation. They're asking this question. So, are they going to do a limited strike to avoid a full scale escalation in that region, which is referred to two directions? Ridiculous, the Middle East, right? The Levant, the Fertile Crescent, other names that it's referred to as also. All right, let's keep going. Will Iran use regional proxies, Salakia, to bleed Israel? Yes, and the regional proxies they're talking about is like Yemen, the Houthis in Yemen, and then you got the Hezbollah in Lebanon. All right, that's two of their proxies, but they got other ones too. They got proxies, and Hamas is a proxy of Iran too, basically. Iran has retaliated. Iran has retaliated. It vows to punish Israel for the April 1st embassy attack. Come on. It says, however, Iran reportedly conveyed to Germany that it will respond in a limited way. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Iran's foreign minister conveyed this message to his current German counterpart. So they said they basically been telling the Western world that we're gonna attack Israel. They saying that it's gonna probably be a limited strike, but we're gonna talk about what happened today. All right, here in a minute. Let's go. So the two foreign ministers, they had a 90-minute conversation. And it was focused on what just happened, the tensions that have escalated in that region, especially in Iran's case, right? Because their embassy just got hit on April 1st by Israel. And they while Iran conveyed its response will be limited, it is unclear how Iran defines that term. So Amir Abdallah Ahani told his German counterpart that Israel has violated international law and the Vienna Convention with this attack, and legitimate self-defense with the aim of punishing the aggressor is a necessity. Woo! All praises. Yes, man. Yes, yes. Go ahead and retaliate, Iran. That's right. Tell them tell the friends of the small hats what you gonna do. Get your get back. Get your lick back. All right. So Burr Brock, or however you say her name, initiated the call at the request of the Biden administration. Look at that. We should have known. I should have known that. I should have known that, man. Oh, man. Hey, man, hit the like button, too. All right? Hit that like button, family. Okay? Oh, Sleepy Joe. I should have known. We should have known Sleepy Joe in America was behind this because, they don't want this to escalate. But Iran, they said they're going to get their lick back. And see, them getting their lick back, Israel is going to look to America to have their back, But let's keep going. Let's watch some more. So it says avoiding further regional escalation must be in everyone's interest. We urge all actors in the region to act responsibly and exercise maximum restraint. Right. Well, I don't, right? But this is the German foreign minister. This is what she's saying. This sheet of mic. All right. So it says some reports say Iran is likely to use its regional proxies to launch attacks on Israel. Of course, that makes sense. Again, the regional proxies in that region being you got the Hamas there, but you got the Hezbollah right there on the northern border in Lebanon, and then you got the Houthis down there, and then you got other militant groups too. Reports say Iran's signal. Reports say Iran's signal its willingness to de-escalate, but impose several conditions. We want them to want that smoke, that all-out smoke, right? That no holds barred smoke, that no surrender, no retreat smoke, all right? Says Iran's conditions for de-escalation, permanent ceasefire in Gaza. That's not going to happen. So definitely something's going to happen. And spoiler alert, something already has happened. I'm going to show y'all, though. Revive talks over his disputed nuclear program. U.S. should stay away if Iran launches limited attacks in Israel. Woo! Look at that. They saying that we launch our attacks, U.S., stay up out of it, or we ain't de-escalating. Yes, I like that. I love that. We love that, right? Hey, man, and by the way, you know what I'm saying? We love the Israelites, you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans too. All right? Okay. See that, family? Oh, man. All praises to the Most High, man. Let's go. Let's keep going. It says the U.S. Like it says, the U.S. is concerned that that an Iranian attack on Israel could lead to a regional escalation. We hope it does, and we hope that bring you in too, Sleepy Joe. The U.S. had also asked Arab nations to send a message to caution Tehran over its plans. They're not going to be able to stop Iran if they want to do it. Ain't none of them countries there really don't kind of follow Iran's lead. You know, they're the big dog kind of in the Middle East. Everybody knows that. I mean, you got other big players like the Saudis too. You know what I'm saying? But Iran, they the real big dogs on the block in that region. The U.S. has already assured its ironclad support for Israel in case Iran launches attack. We like to hear that too. We like to hear it's ironclad, right? Because it's going. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. I ain't gonna keep saying. I'm gonna show. Just bear with me, family. Hey man, hit the like button too. All right, so that's the end on this video right here. So hit that like button, family. All right. If you're watching live and I'm talking good, drop a fire emoji in the chat for me. All right. Drop a couple fire emojis in the chat for me, fam. We'll keep bringing it out for you, fam. We'll keep reporting this news. All right. And again, it don't cost you nothing to drop a fire emoji, man. Hit the like button. Maybe share it. You know what I'm saying? That don't cost y'all nothing. All right. Let me queue up the next video right quick. Got some more. All right. It ain't over. No diddy. All right. Oh, man. Let's see. Let me queue up my next video I wanted to share with y'all, family. And again, free use. All right. This is my thoughts and comments on this commentary. All right. On these videos. Let's see. What's the next one I wanted? Yeah. All right. This is the one I wanted. All right, let me get this up. Hey, Con, the water, brother. Hey, man, if you watching live again, man, we bringing it out. Quick recap, breaking news. You know what I'm saying? Israel is withdrawing their troops from the southern border, but it's not like that war is over. That shit's still going on. But they got a lot of tensions that's heating up at the northern border. It looked like Iran is really getting ready to jump in this thing hard body. If Iran getting it hard body, that means America going to jump in this thing hard body. That means Russia going to jump in this thing hard body. We got World War III, really a real shooting one. That's what we want. That's what we want, family. All right. So this next video I'm gonna play is gonna kind of more give a more of a recap on this situation too. Man, if I end up going too long, I know this lesson, why is Israel more excellent? I promise I'm gonna bring that out. I got a real deep breakdown on why we're better than everybody else too, right? Not to mention, you know what I'm saying, we was chosen, but that's neither here nor there. All right, but let's bring up this next video and get y'all more filled in on what's going on. All right, let me share my screen. All right. Hey, fair use too, right?
Stating one. I ask because the indications are all there. U.S. and Israeli forces.
Let me rewind a little bit.
7 to 25, the Ukrainian military is on the back foot as Russia intensifies its offensive. In South Korea, the opposition sweeps the.
All right, here we go.
Is West Asia preparing for another war, a more devastating one? I ask because the indications are all there. U.S.
Hey, and this is from today, right? This is this station, this channel first post. This is a report from the day, and she asked, "Is West Asia, that's the Levant or the Middle East, is it gearing up for a more intensive war?" Whoa! Iran to attack Israel. U.S. intel warning. All praises to the Most High, man. All praises to the Most High, man. Let's get this cracking, man.
U.S. and Israeli forces are on high alert. Iran is talking about punishing Israel. Flights on the route are being cancelled and frantic diplomatic activity is underway.
Right. They canceling flights out of Israel because they knew it was imminent. Like I said, my elder in Baltimore, he had just texted me and said that the UK had advised all of their civilians and their diplomats to leave Israel. It's going down.
All the classic signs that something big is about to happen. The question is, what? U.S. officials think that Iran will attack Israel. It could be a major missile strike or a drone attack, and it's a very...
Ooh, you heard that? She said it could be a major missile strike, right? Or a drone attack like we watched in the other videos, USC's imminent missile strike on Iran by Iran's proxies. But Iran might just straight do it themselves, but there's some of their proxies got that firepower too, right? Got anti-aircraft missiles, man, and got missiles that can and hitting Israel in drones. All right. Whoo! All praises. Let's keep going, family. Let's keep going.
Confident assessment. One official said it's a question of when, not if. But
Whoo! And I know I keep pausing it, right? I'm gonna let it play, right? But she said one U.S. official said it's not when and not if, but when. Not if, but when. Again, man, Iran is one of those nations, right? That's prophesied that. Let me just bring it out real quick, right? Let's go to Ezekiel real quick. Let's go to the Bible, right? Ezekiel 37 real quick, right? Ezekiel 38. No, Salakia, Ezekiel 36, I believe. Salakia, I believe that's what I want. 1 second. I'm going to share my screen too. Just bear with me 1 second, family. Salakia. Okay. 38. What am I doing? Right, here we go. Right. All right. All right, let me bring this precept. Let me bring these precepts out real quick. Right. Ezekiel 38. Right. So Ezekiel 38, right? It says, Ezekiel 38:1, it says, and the word of the Lord came unto me saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, right? Gog, that's the ruler of that region of Russia. So that could be this Vladimir Putin, could be the prophesied Gog. We don't know, you know what I'm saying? But it's whoever ruling Russia, right? And all Bible scholars would agree with this too, right? By the way, right? And against the land, right? See, the ruler is Gog, but the land is Midgod, right? And the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal and prophesied against that. I believe Meshach is the ancient name for Moscow. See that? All right. And say, thus saith the Lord, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, and chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. Right? And he says, I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. See, like they say they want to do limited strikes and stuff like that. Maybe they'll use their proxies. You don't know. Yahweh is pulling these strings, all right? And will bring thee forth, right? With thine armies, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor. They can be ready for war. Even a great company with bucklers, shields, all of them having swords, right? All of them having missiles. Who? Persia. That's Iran. That is Iran. Okay? All right? That is Iran. Okay? So let's go back and watch some more of this. It's all jacked up. Let's get back to the video.
why is Iran escalating? Because of what happened last week. An Israeli strike hit the Iranian consulate in Syria. 7 Iranian soldiers were killed, including 2 top commanders. And
I didn't even know how many Iranians was killed. That's why they said that they got to retaliate. They have to retaliate. 7 Iranian soldiers got killed by in an Israeli strike, and you think they not gonna clap back? Whew. Let's keep going.
And since then, Iran has vowed revenge. Their supreme leader repeated those threats on Wednesday. He used his Eid speech to target Israel.
Embassies in any country are considered part of the soil of the country that owns them. When they attack our consulate, it's as if they attacked our land. The wicked regime made a mistake in this case. It must be punished, and it will be punished.
Oh, he said they must and they will. He said, like when they attacked their embassy, he said it was like they attacked them on their own soil, because basically that's what it's supposed to be. Like when you embassy is supposed to be like your soil on a foreign country, at least where that embassy lies, or the grounds of the embassy. That's why you see in these movies, all of the foreigners, when they're in another country, tell you, get to your embassy, right? All right, understand, family? All right, let's keep going.
Have you been suffering from the after?
The US is quite worried about this. So what are they doing? Pursuing a dual track. The first is diplomacy. Joe Biden's envoy in West Asia is working overtime. He has reached out to 4 foreign ministers, those of Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Qatar, and the UAE. He gave all of them the same message: tell Iran to dial down tensions. And the message was delivered. On Wednesday,
I don't think that's going to work, but okay.
Iran's foreign minister spoke to the same 4 counterparts. Tehran says regional tensions were discussed, and that's the first track. The second is military preparation. Reports say a top US general is visiting Israel. He heads the US military central command. The plan is to prepare Israel for the attack, maybe even plot a response.
See that? You see that? Y'all see that? Right. Right, man, because this got to happen like this. You see what I'm saying? America got to back Israel. Iran going to get into this, and Iran is part of the, then you got Russia, who is a shield or a guard to them. We'll get that again in Ezekiel 38. All right? But if you bring Russia in, more than likely, man, you can bring the rest of the 4 carpenters, the 4 carpenters in too. All right? That's the counterpart to the 4 horns, or the 4 to the and that 4th beast, okay, right, which is America, right, or Babylon, right. We talked about that some in our lesson yesterday too, but let's keep going.
Statement from Joe Biden. He's been scaling back his support for Israel, and once Iran was mentioned, his attitude changed. Biden now says that his support remains ironclad.
As I told Prime Minister Netanyahu, our commitment to Israel's security against these threats from Iran and its proxies is ironclad. Let me say it again, ironclad.
Say it again, it's ironclad. We like that, it's ironclad. So that means with what happened, I'm going to show y'all what happened today, right? With what happened today, that means y'all got to get into it, Lord willing. All right, let's go.
We're going to do all we can to protect Israel's security.
And what about Israel? Their soldiers are on high alert. If Iran attacks, they will hit back. That was a message from Israel's foreign minister. So things are pretty tense. Even airlines are worried about a spillover. German carrier Lufthansa has suspended its Tehran flights. And there's a reason why. On Wednesday, Iran's state media posted some worrying news. They said Iran's military was conducting drills, so the national airspace was closed. Later, they deleted that particular article, but the rumors had spread by then, which brings us to Iran's possible attack. What could it look like? Experts have mentioned 2 possible...
Ironclad. We're going to do all we can to protect Israel's security.
And what about Israel? Their soldiers are on high alert. If Iran attacks, they will hit back. That was a message from Israel's foreign minister. So things are pretty tense. Even airlines are worried about a spillover. German carrier Lufthansa has suspended its Tehran flights. And there's a reason why. On Wednesday, Iran's state media posted some worrying news. They said Iran's military was conducting drills, so the national airspace was closed.
They conducting drills. That means they getting, Lord willing, means they getting ramped up. They about ready. They about like, well, I'm ready for whatever. They ready for whatever. Right? They said they're going to be there when the smoke clear and everything's settled for real. All right, for real. Oh, praises, man. All right. We'd like to hear this.
Later, they deleted that particular article, but the rumors had spread by then, which brings us to Iran's possible attack. What could it look like? Experts have mentioned 2 possible options. First is a cyber attack. It could target Israel's civilian or military infrastructure. The second is a missile or drone strike. And
we like the second option, a missile or a drone attack. We like the missile attack the best, though.
This is what the US fears. But such an option raises two questions. A, where will the attack come from? And B, what will it target? Iran has always used proxies to target Israel, like the Hezbollah in Lebanon, or the Hamas in Gaza, or the Houthis in Yemen. They have never launched attacks from their own territory. If they do it now, it will be a major escalation. Frankly, it depends on.
And we hope they do it. We hope that they use their proxies too, and they launch their own missiles from Iran, which would officially enter them into this conflict. And if they get into it, you can almost guarantee that America's going to have to get into it full body and the rest of their allies. And that's going to bring Russia, Syria, China, Lord willing, all the rest of the BRIC nations in, right? Brazil, Russia, India, and China, right? And then you got Ethiopia, that's Northern Africa. And you see that in Ezekiel 38. And they got real close ties with Russia. They've been building up. And then you got all these other nations with their applications to join the BRIC nations. To join the BRIC. Let's go.
On how far Iran wants to take it. As for what will be attacked, again, it depends on Iran's appetite. Israeli military installations are a possibility, but those are high-risk targets. A low-risk option is Israeli foreign missions, your embassies and consulates. The government knows this. Around 28 Israeli missions across the world have been shut. Reports say the ones in Bahrain, Morocco, Jordan, and Egypt have been evacuated. They've suspended work in their missions in Delhi and Mumbai, according to reports, and security has also been stepped up. So Israel is bracing for the worst. But are they doing anything to prevent the attack? To maybe signal a climb down? Well, we are seeing mixed signals. Israel is still attacking targets in Gaza. A major strike was carried out on Wednesday. They bombed a car that was carrying Hamas chief Ismail Haniyeh's sons. 3 of them were killed, but there was collateral damage. Hamas says Haniyeh's grandchildren were also killed. 3.
This is why I stopped shopping on Amazon.
And 1 boy. So there is no let-up on the battlefield. At the same time, diplomacy is making headway. Israel has agreed to some concessions for a ceasefire deal. They will allow 150,000 Palestinians to return to northern Gaza. No checks, no restrictions. In return, Hamas must give information about the Israeli hostages. Just one problem, though. Many of them are feared dead. The deal requires Hamas to exchange 40 hostages. But some reports say Hamas may not have 40 living hostages. And if this is true, it could derail the talks. Of course, Iran will be watching all of this.
I mean, they've had these hostages for 6 months. I mean, and they couldn't get them back.
They will want to pick the right moment to strike. And even if they don't, this standoff will have long-term implications, especially on their nuclear program. The Iranians have always been paranoid about their security, and now they will be more paranoid. Could that spill over into their nuclear ambitions? Well, the indications are not good. A new report says that Iran is a short dash away from a bomb. What does that mean? They could have weapons-grade uranium in a few days or a few weeks.
And so once they've enriched enough uranium to weapons-grade standard, then they can start building the nuclear warheads. They already have the missiles capable of delivering nuclear bombs, right? All they need is the enriched uranium. Whoo! Whoo, man, right? That kind of like this brother put here, right? These proud Idumeans, right? Yeah, man. These proud Idumeans, you know, they thought that they could do whatever to these people in Gaza, man. And, you know, it's all starting to come to a head with these small hats, you know, right? And, you know, these Idumeans, man, this prophesies, man, that they don't get no, they prophesize they got no salvation. To tell you the book of Obadiah, that all of the house of the Idumeans, right? That's the Greek name, right, for the Edomites, right? That's so-called white people. Men, women, and children, right? And also the small hats too, right? The tabernacle or the house of Amalek, all right? Amalekites, all right? All right, man. All right, man. Again, man, if a brother talking good, man, drop them fire emojis in the chat, man, and hit that like button, man. I'm going to show y'all what happened today, we're going to watch a little bit more of this, and then I'm going to show y'all actually what's recently been happening today that has escalated the situation even more. All praises to the Most High. All right, there you go.
Bomb could be made within 6 months. Again, this is worrying news. A nuclear bomb would be a great assurance for Iran, yes, but it would also trigger a regional arms race. So attack or not, these are dangerous times, and we can only hope that calmer heads prevail.
Well, that's what she hopes. We don't hope for that, all right? We want this thing to kick up. That's her hope. That ain't my hope, okay? All right, and if you are so-called Black Hispanic, you shouldn't want that either. You should want this thing to escalate and kick up more, all right? That's what we should want. I got one more video to play, so let me cue that up real quick. Oh, Salakia. Hold on 1 second, fam. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let me cue up this last video to show y'all the latest update about what has happened. Where is it at? Okay, right here, I think. Just give me 1 second, family. All right. All right, so here we go. Let's watch this, family.
Now, more than 50 rockets have been launched from southern Lebanon towards the Upper Galilee, that's in northern Israel, and the occupied Golan Heights. There have been explosions.
So this is from Hezbollah. All right, this is a proxy of, and this is happening today, right? And this is a proxy of Iran. So it says northern Israel rocket attack, 50 rockets launched from southern Lebanon. So that's on the northern border, but the southern part of that country, which is very close to the Israeli border, its northern border.
Explosions reported from these rockets being intercepted over some of the border towns. Well, Ali Hashim joins us now from Naqoura in southern Lebanon. What does the scene look like now, Hashim?
Well, just a few moments ago, Hezbollah issued a statement claiming responsibility for launching tens of rockets, according to the statement, towards military posts in the Golan Heights. According to the statement, this is in retaliation to Israel's attacks on southern Lebanese towns of Taibi, Al-Khiyam, and Aita. So this is Hezbollah's statement, but as it's clear, this is one of the maybe the biggest group of rockets being launched together, biggest barrage since the beginning of the war. There were before 40, 30 rockets. So it's a significant escalation.
All right, y'all heard that. So it's a significant escalation. All right, and we want it to continue to escalate. Let's watch a little more.
Well, I'm sure you'll keep us posted of how that situation develops across the border there. Let's thank Ali Hashim there. And just to recap, so 50 rockets. Actually, Ali, since we've got you, just bring this into context. There were a lot of expectations that there might be an Iranian attack. Is this seen more so in the context, though, of what happened today with earlier strikes from Israel into Lebanon targeting Hezbollah rather than the concern about Iranian retaliation?
Well, Sami, I can say that since the assassination of the Iranian, or the killing of the Iranian general in Damascus last week, situation on the border, on the Lebanese border, have been a bit concerning, a bit.
So what he's basically asking is this Iran trying to get their get back through their proxy of Hezbollah because of the attack from April the 1st. And I believe, and I sure hope, right, that this is the beginning, that this is just the first salvo right here, and that it's going to continue to escalate. But I'm going to continue to report, family. So let's watch a little bit more and see what he says.
It's also unclear. There is no real escalation just like before, but at the same time, the situation is very tense. And we've been seeing that in the way either Hezbollah or the Israelis are acting. Now, will this be part of the retaliation? I don't think, given the fact that the Hezbollah is saying that this is in retaliation to attacks on Lebanese towns. However, would this be an attempt to kind of distract the Iron Dome? This could be a way to distract the Iron Dome, just in case there is an attack from Iran. But till the moment, we don't have any indications that there is an attack from Iran or there are missiles launched from Iran. Therefore, for the moment, I think we should, at least for now, contain it within the Lebanese-Israeli context or the wider conflict that's raging since the 7th of October. Later on, maybe this could be an element, but we don't know.
And Ali, do we have any confirmation about how many of these rockets were intercepted? What kind of damage has been done? Is that picture becoming clearer at this point?
Well, for the moment, the pictures that we are seeing, and I've seen several pictures on Telegram channels from Israel showing interceptions, many interceptions, but in general.
Yeah, I mean, the Iron Dome was probably going to get, it was only 50 rockets. I mean, all right, that's enough on that one. You know, I just wanted to let you know that it looks like it has begun. So we're hoping and praying that it continues to escalate. I want to look at a couple of news articles, family, and then I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I am going to leave you guys with a couple of presets before I go, though. All right. So let me remove this. Let me share my screen again. Let's look at a couple of articles right quick. Let's see there. This is what I want right here. All right. So, all right. The latest, you see, exclusive U.S. moves warships to defend Israel in case of an Iranian attack. This is from an hour ago. All right. I'm not going to watch the video. But anyway, this is from a guy. The U.S. rushes warships into position to protect Israel and American forces in the region, hoping to head off a direct attack from Iran on Israel that could come as soon as Friday or Saturday. All right, so we're gonna be watching out for this right here. All right, we definitely gonna be watching out for that. All right, but like I just showed y'all, it looked like the proxies have already started, but we want Iran to do a direct attack. This is from 22 minutes ago. It says Biden expect Iran to strike Israel sooner than later. Gaza war live updates. All right, this is from the New York Times. So they're expecting this, right? America's getting ready. They're moving their warships into the area. They're trying to head it off. But Iran, I think this is the time they're gonna want to get their leg back, right? Because they lost one of their generals along with 7 of their soldiers in the attack on April the 1st. This is Fox News from 5 hours ago. It says imminent attack from Iran keeps Israel on alert as U.S. admits credible threat from so-called terror state. All right. So let's see what else. It says Biden says he expects Iran will attack Israel sooner than later. So it's kind of all of the same thing. All right. But the latest is that they moved their warships. And attack is expected either Saturday or Sunday, which the attacks have already kind of kicked off. All right. So, right, that's your breaking news. That's your update. Y'all make sure y'all stay tapped in. If anything else major happens as far as the Israel and Gaza / Iran, that whole conflict in that region, which we want to continue to bubble up, man, and lead to a more active World War III. Because, by the way, we are already in World War III. All right? If you didn't know. Salakia family. All right? Excuse me. So, real quick, I'm going to come back and do a full lesson, but I got to get ready to go right now, family. but I know I jumped in early because I had to bring that news to you. But I definitely want to do a full lesson on why we're more excellent, you know. But I'm gonna just read the words of Yahawashi, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do a full breakdown. So let's get that real quick before we leave up out of here, family. All right, let me share my screen. All right, and last thing. So Persia, Ethiopia, Libya, right? These all the nations who are backed by Russia and the BRIC, right? You got Gomer, all his bands, the House of Togarmah and the North Quarters, all their bands, and many people with thee, right? And this is what he's telling Gog or Russia, right? It says, "Be thou prepared, right? And prepare for thyself, thou and thy companies, and thou that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them." That's the key point. Be thou a guard and protector unto them, right? So why are we more excellent? So the earth, right? Because the Lord Himself, Yahawashi, what did He say? Right? He said, "You are the salt of the earth," right? Matthew 5:13 says, "Ye are the salt of the earth. But if the salt have lost his savor, wherein shall it be salted? It is henceforth good for nothing but to be cast out and treaded under feet." Right. So we're the salt, right? And how are we salt in the earth? Right. The main way we salt in the earth, right? Let me show you. Let me get a preset, right? But again, it says, "Ye are the salt of the earth. But if the salt has lost its savor, wherein shall it be salted?" Right? There's certain things that make us, not look. We're born, and I'm gonna get into that in my full breakdown, right? But what gives us that salt? You know what I'm saying too. What is one of the main things? And I'm gonna show y'all real quick, right? Let's go to Deuteronomy. I believe it's chapter 4. Slovakia. I think it might be chapter 7. Nope, it's chapter 4. I was definitely in the right chapter. All right, so I want Deuteronomy chapter 4. Right. So let's start at verse 1 and we're going to read through verse 6, family. All right. So what does this say? Right. It says, "Now therefore hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes and unto the judgments which I teach you, for to do them, that you may live and go in and possess the land which the Lord the power of your fathers giveth you." Right. So if you want to live and you want things to be good, we got to take hold of the statutes that our Lord gave us. Right. It says, "Ye shall not add unto the word." Right. Which, whew, a lot of you brothers need to remember that. A lot of you brothers was out there false prophesizing leading up to this solar eclipse too. All right, and shout out to the brother from the Sakari Deacon, man. I had to pull one of those brothers' cars the other day, right? But I had seen a couple of you guys out there. Oh man, right? Not being real with the people, right? Just be true, right? To tell them that yes, a solar eclipse is a sign, right? Like I brought out on my lesson that day, but it's not a sign of the coming of the Messiah or nothing like that, because nobody knows. The Lord Yahawashi don't know itself. For anybody you sitting up here talking about the solar eclipse was going to be the rapture and, signify us getting ready to have deliverance, to return to Yahawashi, false prophet. All right. And Yahawashi said many false prophets would arise, right? And they would say that he's here, he's there. I tell you that in Matthew 24. All right. Hey, man, and shout out to the big bro Ash, man. Hey, I'm gonna bring it out, my brother. I'm gonna bring it out, General. Hey, and look, y'all make sure y'all tap in to the brother Ash's channel, like, share, and subscribe to this channel and his channel and the FOG Jacksonville page too. All right. And also the brother Ash, he got a powerful lesson coming out tomorrow. I believe his lesson is on why is Salaki, I think it's about equality in the kingdom. If I'm not mistaken, I don't want to misspeak, but I think it's about whether or not the heathens are going to be serving the Israelites in the kingdom, which they are going to be served. Spoiler alert. I ain't mean to spoil your live, my bro, big bro. I ain't mean to spoil it, man, my brother. But spoiler alert, they gonna serve. The Bible says the nation that will not serve thee. All right? God, at the water, the water. Let's finish this up right here, though, right? So it says, "You shall not add unto the word which I command you. Neither shall you diminish from it," right? So you can't add and you can't take away, right? "That you may keep the commandments of the Most High Yahweh, your power, which He commanded you." Water. Okay, let's keep going. All right, verse 3. It says, "Your eyes have seen what the Lord did because of Baal-Peor, Salakia, for all the men that followed him, the Lord thy God have destroyed them from among you." That's right. So all you people who want to follow a false religion or a false ideology, Christianity, Islam, Buddha, whatever, I want to worship a tree. You can do whatever you want here in Babylon. All right, man. But if you're a Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, the Lord chose you to be a special people unto Himself, right? And He gave you something, right, that makes you the salt of the earth. That's why He said what we just read in Matthew, right? Why we're right, Matthew, what is that? That's like you. Matthew 5, right? You are the salt of the earth, right? You Israelites, you're the salt of the earth, right? Let's keep going. Right? It says, Salakia, verse 3, you have Salakia, verse 4. It says, but ye that do cleave unto the Lord, your power are alive, every one of you, this day. Watch this. It says, "Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me," right? It's Moses, right? "That you should do so in the land, whether you go to possess it." So wherever you at, the statutes and the judgments, they still apply. All right. Watch this. This is why you're the salt of the earth, right? Part of it. Right. I'm gonna get a little bit deeper into it when I come back to complete this lesson, right? It says, "Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and understanding in the sight of the nations," right? "Which will hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and a understanding people." This is why you're the salt of the earth. Your law, statutes, and commandments it gives you wisdom, right? They're supposed to look upon us in the sight of the nations, right? And say how great and wise we are, right? Because we're a great people, right? "For what nation is there so great who Yahweh have so nigh unto him?" Right? "As the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon him for." Right? We keeping all his law, statutes, and commandments. He said there's nothing that we can't ask and he won't do. He said he'd give us the desires of our hearts. And again, this is what makes us the salt of the earth. These laws, statutes, and commandments is our wisdom in the sight of the nations. All right? Right? Look, man. This was given to us. Watch this, right? Let me get this in last precept, right? This is why, right? And like, what advantage? That's what I'm gonna get. That's what I want, right? What advantage is there to being a Jew, right? That's Romans chapter 3, real quick, right? This is the last precept before I close it out here, family. Romans 3 and 1, right? Right? What advantage is have the Jew, or what profit is there in circumcision? Let me see if I like the other translations sometimes. Let's see. Let's read this in the NLT. All right. It says, then what's the advantage of being a Jew? Is there any value, right, in the ceremony of circumcision? Right? That's their rendering, but it's basically saying it's the same concept. What advantage is there in being a Jew? The circumcision was called Jewry. Okay? All right. And the question is asked, and is answered. Yes, there is a great benefit, right? You the salt of the earth. You got these laws, statutes, and commandments, which is your wisdom in the sight of the nation. But watch this. This is the main point. It says, first of all, the Jews were entrusted with the whole revelation of the Most High. Woo! The oracles of God were given to us. Okay? The salt of the earth, man. All right? Okay. So with that being said, family, I promise you, I'm gonna come back, man, and I'm gonna do the full lesson, the full topic on this lesson. All right. That was supposed to be the lesson today, man, but due to spirit, man, I saw this breaking news, man, and I had to inform the family, man, give y'all an update on the latest, man, how World War III could be heating up. All right. Watch this space, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tapped in, man, because a major escalation could happen in the next 28 to 48 hours with Iran escalating this situation and also the Iranian proxies. All right, family. Again, man, appreciate you stopping by, man, and watching this video. Whether you're watching it live right now, you're going to watch it later, Lord willing. It was edifying. And again, I promise, I believe I'm going to get Lord willing, me and the Elder Marshall of Baltimore are going to come back on Wednesday with the conclusion, right, to why is Israel so much more excellent. Not only that we are the salt of the earth, right? That is true, right? And then our law, statutes, and commandments, that is the most important that makes us excellent, right? But I want to show like something else a little bit deeper than just that. All right, I'm gonna bring it out through the scripture. So make sure you're tapped in on Wednesday. Also, make sure you tapped in tomorrow, man, for the brother Osh's class too. All right, make sure y'all tap in, man, at Osh Rakar. All right, FOG, Fire God Osh Rakar's page, man, and shout out to the general. All right, for doing the mighty work, man. And if you in Seattle, man, and you trying to get with him, man, hit the email, man. He back in them Seattle streets. All right. All right, the brother is back in them Seattle streets, man. I'm here in these Jacksonville streets, man. So if you want to get at me, hit the email too, family. All right. And with that being said, man, of course, man, I got to give all praises to the Heavenly Father. I got to say, call Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem hamashiach, Yahawashi, a Baraka Tha family, and Shalom.
King Corn beats be killing shit. We was powers on this earth once, and we was all about the mirth once. Idol worship, murder like the first of the month. Hit a nigga with the bick like he need a light. That's what you do when you on fourth, or else you got a punt. But we ain't needed when we cry for Egypt flesh, nah. So it's Egypt that we got, and we hella mad. These crackers soaring off our shoulders like some hella pads. They see our sweat, but they don't feel us like we holograms. I'll be damned